Yo, comentando, ¿qué dicen? Sí, ¿qué cuentan? Ya, escúchame. Ya, los medios cuentan que si hay libertad de prensa, la mordaz es cosa escasa y todos dicen lo que piensan. Y esa sutil es impresa y repetida diariamente tiene contenta tu mente con yo soy combate y fiesta. Presta el control, Tarantino no es tan gore como los crímenes de amor que a toda hora se nos muestra. Pues tal vez la estrategia impuesta, pánico en el público y manejarás el cuesta pal. Político en vez de patrullas en vez de camilla para un hospital, como si esa mierda de combo no diera seguridad. No será casualidad que el otro dueño del canal sea el cerro sobrino pero bueno de un primo hermano pariente papá. Que esa nostalgia no es noticia, su codicia se evidencia. Propicia violencia y plástico, panémicas belleza. Fútbol, patriotismo falso, culos, vasos de cerveza. Pele cáncer pa' tu mesa y el domingo en misa pesa. Sobre su cabeza pesa el atraso mental del pueblo. Oposición vendió trasero, dictador, grupo Romero. Pero se confundieron acá, la palabra es cruda. A tu educación mi camino se afloja la lucha a través de cultura. Es como genera de uno, tal vez otro loco se suma. Ya saben, cortina de humo que explota la mina que mata la cuna. Primo, vengo que trate la friuna, no una pura canción de aventura. Así no censura, emite basura, no le conviene que sepa verdura. Hay extorsiones, violaciones, robo, llanto y más. Con tanto muerto el morbo están alimentando, ves no hay paz. Solo un odio contenido en milis para que vivan en la fantasía, algún día cambiará. Hay extorsiones, robo, violaciones, llanto y más. Con tanto muerto el morbo están alimentando, ves no hay paz. Solo un odio contenido en milis para que vivan en la fantasía, algún día cambiará.
Sensacionalismo, amigo eterno de la prensa, el mismo que forjó al humano sumiso, callado y muestra. En el noticiero, en el artículo del diario, la vida de una PD que poco invierte
al vecindario.
Sirven como fieles feligreses, oscuro intereses, mienten todo el día, crean solo estupideces. La historia afirma, indica que siempre negaron información alternativa que todo pueblo merece. A cada instante pareciera su labor asesinar una memoria colectiva que hace una nación, con una prensa cómplice que juega con humor, desconociendo ese dolor que nos dejó ese dictador. Cortina de humo es su mejor función, para apartarte de la fuente harán de todo, pues miró hoy como venderte el culo de Sharon Stone, cagándose en tu derecho a la objetiva información. El narco, el almirante, el presidente, el congresista, algún ministro, algún legado, de seguro es el patrón de ese periódico morboso y amarillo que al leerlo 2 minutos te vuelve en un show. Los medios son culpables, responsables de toda propia basura que te ofrece la TV. Pues será mejor que se autoeduque, pues my friend, porque el comercio de los medios te carcome hasta la 100.
Hay violaciones, extorsiones, robo, llanto y más. Con tanto muerto el morbo están alimentando, ves no hay paz. Solo un odio contenido en milis para que vivan en la fantasía, algún día cambiará. Hay extorsiones, violaciones, robo, llanto y más. Con tanto muerto el morbo están alimentando, ves no hay paz. Solo un odio contenido en milis para que vivan en la fantasía, algún día cambiará. Que algún día cambiará. Que algún día cambiará,
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Copyright disclaimer. This content does not belong to Bible Chronicles or claim this intellectual property. The content provided today has and always will belong to the content owner. Bible Chronicles does not have any affiliation with the owner of this property. As mentioned, Bible Chronicles did not intend to make use of any material for the purpose of harvesting gain. However, Title 17 of United States copyright law states material in use can only be done when it's for theological or general educational purposes, and thus Bible Chronicles believes that this principal material falls under fair use, which honors protection under Section 107 of the same U.S. copyright law.
Este día enfrentarán a un ejército que se asume como invencible. Y es así porque no se había topado con mexicanos dignos. Mexicanos guerreros, como nuestros ancestros, como los que estamos reunidos hoy aquí.
Recordando nuestra historia y las glorias del pasado. Recuerda, oh patria mía, en cada hijo hay un soldado. Los ejércitos aztecas preparados a la vez, enfrentándose a muerte con las tropas de Cortés. Españoles invasores sufrieron embestiduras de los guerreros mexicas, trozando sus armaduras. En 1810 inicia la independencia, con Hidalgo dando el grito a la carga y sin clemencia. Miles de hombres y mujeres con espíritu valiente murieron por un gran sueño, una nación independiente. 1821, tanta sangre no fue en vano, de la ceniza resurge el imperio mexicano. En San Juan de Ulúa intentaron reconquistarnos, nación libre, soberana, al invasor le confirmamos. En el norte los apaches atacaban sin cesar, atrapen a los traidores, los vamos a fusilar. Los gringos robaron Texas, alimañas insensatas, en el Álamo pagaron con masacre los piratas. Los yanquis expansionistas quieren más, eso es notorio, vienen marchando del norte, quieren nuestro territorio. Tomaron Chapultepec con descaro y con desquicio, lucharon hasta la muerte el batallón de San Patricio. Arizona, Nuevo México y la Alta California, esa herida no se cierra, simplemente se transforma. No pasaron muchos años desde la última ocasión, desde Europa se orquesta ya la próxima invasión. El 5 de mayo empezaron las agresiones, los valientes Acapuaxlas pelearon sin municiones. Enfrentan al enemigo con rifles y con machetes, disparen con los cañones, denle muerte a los franceses. En el campo de batalla el enemigo se destroza, la victoria es mexicana, grita Ignacio Zaragoza.
Este 5 de mayo, los franceses van a respetar el águila mexicana y van a mirar esta bandera hacia arriba y hundidos en su sangre. ¡Viva México! ¡Pero viva México libre!
Porfirio Díaz trajo paz, eso decían las noticias. Derroquen al dictador, estamos hartos de injusticia. Tomen todos sus fusiles, prepárense para la acción. Se escuchan por todas partes, ¡viva la revolución! En esta lucha eterna, no se pierde, no se empata. Lema, tierra, libertad, viva mi general Zapata. Que el traidor se le capture en la pared, se le acribilla. Una leyenda mexicana, el general Francisco Villa. 1926, preparen armas en los cerros. ¡Viva Cristo Rey! Gritaban fuerte los cristeros. En la Biblia viene escrito, aunque a algunos les aterra, hay tiempos para la paz, pero también para la guerra. Contra los japoneses batalló como ninguno, son letales desde el cielo el escuadrón 201. Mexicanos muy valientes, patriotas de este país, hoy su sangre está regada por los campos de maíz. Ya lo dijo Napoleón en un escrito iracundo, 5 hombres como Morelos podría conquistar el mundo. Esta letra habla de historia, mi intención no es revivirla, mi intención crear conciencia para ya no repetirla. No se ocupa ser soldado ni militar en acción para luchar por tu tierra, para luchar por tu nación. No necesito armas, mucho menos de las balas. Mi armamento es mi talento y las balas mis palabras. Hoy los tiempos han cambiado, siguen los mismos errores. Guerra, guerra, sin cuartel para todos los traidores. La violencia y la injusticia hoy azota la nación. Se combaten estos males con unión y educación. Recordemos a los héroes y honremos su memoria. Mexicanos de estos tiempos, volvamos a hacer historia.
Fui forzado a sacrificar muchas vidas en búsqueda de la justicia. Pero al final he salvado la vida de mi amado México.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hey, family. Whoa. Messing with y'all, man. I hope y'all are doing good this evening. I see you, bro. ¿Qué huele, Salome? ¿Cómo estás, hermano? And whoever else is watching, appreciate you guys. If you catch this class later on, all praises. Lord willing, these last few classes have been edifying for y'all. I got something important today, and you know, man, I'm so impressed. I'm so amazed. It just the way the truth just continues to grow, and once you're rooted, more and more is provided, and then you see little birds kind of want to sit among your branches of a grown tree and bring out information to you. Yes, buenas, bien, gracias, brother. And I really love that. And the reason I'm saying this is because man, you know, watching that video like that we just watched, and then what's being revealed. Listen, family. Nobody at this very moment is really or has been identifying these people and bluntly putting it in their face. And honestly, I thought that, you know, it would, you know, like open up people's minds, right? Like the ones that I would expect. And I realize now that the Most High is not here. He did not intend to open the eyes of everybody. And he meant to keep everybody, a lot of people in darkness. And I'm glad that he considers me. Here's why, fam. I have some material. All praises to the brother. Yeah, los Israelitas, los indios somos Israelitas. I appreciate you, bro. This is his way that he contributes, you know, obviously to us. So we got different styles. I'm gonna start the class. Well, actually, the class is called Secrets Revealed, or as the title was. Let me show you real quick. Where are you? This right here. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. It's as plain and simple as that can be. There's no confusion. There's no need for me to break it down. It's legible. Very clear. Hey, shalom, Liz. Yeah, I understand, sis. I use that terminology. Well, I mean, even Native American, honestly, those are obviously names given to us. So I use that to reference our people because that's what they're familiar with, you know. But I get it. I'm not that. Praises to the Most High. So now I'm gonna start this class with this video, and you guys know who this guy is. Very well known in our community.
By imitating its arbitrary.
Right. In our community, we know who this guy is, you know. I think in everybody's community. He's a well-known ex-president of this country. I'm gonna play something that he said that relates to what I'm gonna bring out to y'all. Okay, because I have oh, by the way, so this channel is a Spanglish channel, and you know, I speak Spanish. So the material that I'm gonna read, not the majority of it, but the books that I'm gonna read to y'all in reference to you are in Spanish because they are very hard to find in English. A brother of mine or ours provided it, which is why I'm going to bring it out. Now, I hope that many of you understand Spanish. If you're new to this channel, please get someone that can translate it, okay? Because it's going to really bring out secrets, things that you and I have not known since we were born. We were taught things in school that only allowed us to focus our attention to a particular type of people. And through that secrecy, and through that veil, or with that veil, we never were exposed to the puppeteer, I guess, the people controlling all of this. And I'm going to show you guys why. Because unlike what we are being taught here, never was I even aware that these books were written in Spanish for us to read. Shalom, Julio. All right, so let's begin. Again, this is John F. Kennedy regarding the secret society speech. All right, I'm going to show you this video, and then I'm going to provide you one later on to explain a little bit more of these things, because I am really going to have you guys with a lot of this information now, directing us to who these people are. It's getting, like I said before, family, this rabbit hole is deep. Let's go. All right.
in every sphere of human activity. This deadly challenge imposes upon our society two requirements of direct concern, both to the press and to the President. Two requirements that may seem almost contradictory in tone, but which must be reconciled and fulfilled if we are to meet this national peril. I refer first to the need for far greater public information, and second, to the need for far greater official secrecy. The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it.
So I want to make sure that, well, I don't like saying that. I say that often. Let's be clear what this man is saying. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweigh the dangers which are cited to justify it. Okay? So remember the song that I played earlier? It's talking about that. That's like, I play the songs for the reasons, family, because there's a message behind it. Right? It talks about just the propaganda of who are these people pulling the strings, and how are they involved in it with us? What do they got to do with our history? Well, I'm going to show y'all today that they got a lot to do with our history. A whole hell of a lot. Matter of fact, too much. More than y'all can even begin to believe or even understand or wrap your minds around. If you can't wrap your mind around what the kingdom of the Most High looks like, you ain't going to wrap your mind around this. Because look, I'll show you this real quick. I'm not going to read it all, but I love this scripture. Habakkuk 1:5 says, "Behold ye among the heathen," meaning he's talking to us, right? Among the heathen in regard, meaning consider you that are around these other nations, Israel, right? Our people, around these other people, and wonder marvelously. Like when I now look around and like, you know how we wake up sometimes like, man, is this it? Is this all this life is about? Is this what it's about? Just go to work, right? Just like that. Wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told to you. I'll give you this simple translation. Then the Lord said to his people, right, us, keep watching the nations around you, and you will be astonished at what you see. Now, this is also the demons that the Most High is bringing upon them, because they're acting out their spirits. And I praise the Most High to continue, because that's what needs to force us to separate. He is putting the plagues upon them. And that's why he says, keep watching the nations around you. and you will be astonished at what you see. I'm going to do something that you will not believe when you hear about it. And I'm telling you, family, when I started reading and all of these things were being revealed to me more and more, when I was able to connect it with the Bible, because you can read it on your own, and if you don't know the Bible, it makes no difference. It doesn't make any. You can't connect it. But once you're in the Bible first, and then you connect these things, wow, it's called bitter wisdom. I talked about it the other day. Now let's go to this Psalm 64. Man, y'all need to bring your notes today because I'm going to bring some important things out today. Okay, fam. This is a very, I'm excited for this class because when I was reading this material, it's literally just it's like moving us to the next phase of the understanding, because only here do we know now who is going to bring out the truth to the real Hebrews of the Bible. Nobody is going to tell us anymore their demon lies. You cannot bring truth with lies. If there's a slight lie in truth, it's not truth. There's no such thing. Psalm 64:2 said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Meaning, God, please, whatever you do, keep me away from the plans of these other nations that are against me, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, because they have a plan. They are workers of what? Wickedness. They're workers of wickedness who whet their tongues like a sword, meaning they use the way to speak in their mind in a destructive manner. Who whet, meaning they sharpen their mouth, their tongue, able to speak like a sword. You know what I mean? To make sure that it's sharp. And bend their bows to shoot their arrows. Even better words. So their attacks are these particular psychological warfares that we are experiencing right now as a people together. This is it right here. Wabos. Oh, no, you guys aren't the people of the America. We're the people of the America. Now you got Africans saying that they're from here. You natives are not even from here anymore. You indigenous people, my brothers, that we're not from here no more. And then you got Hebrew converts who say definitely we're not them. And then we have some that say, oh God, man, you know what I mean? Like this, we are surrounded with these bows and arrows, bitter words that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. That's why in verse 2 it says, hide me from their wicked consultation as a nation together against us. Suddenly they do shoot at him and fear not. You see that? Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. So they shoot at us and they're not afraid of what's the repercussions anymore. You guys see it all around us. You see how they're treating our gente, man. It's unbelievable. And on every color now, it don't matter no more. You got these so-called African Americans acting like white folks, which I never even could wrap my mind that they would even come to this point where it would be that racist. Like they're getting racist as hell. So now they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of slaying snares privily, meaning they all commute together to set traps in us. Hey, listen, y'all gonna teach that wobble crap. You're gonna teach this other crap. You're gonna teach this other crap. You're gonna give them Christianity. You're gonna give them this understanding. You're gonna give them drugs. You're gonna give them alcohol. You're gonna destroy their spirit. Why? Who shall see them? Because they fear not. They search out iniquities. They've done their homework on us. Why do you think the majority of our indigenous people suffer from alcoholism? Because those are called spirits. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Don't think that this is just one nation of people, family. This is commuting together like a think tank. That's what that is. It's not. Stop believing that those damn stupid camps that are pointing the finger at only one set of people. Because this set of people does involve several. It's not just one. We've heard of the Boulets. We've heard of the Masons. We've heard of secret systems. And guess what? Those are not just Caucasians. They're not. Let's switch it. Let's listen to this.
On October 9th, 1701, Yale University was founded with the mission to prepare youth for public employment both in church and civil state. But Yale's earliest origins begin in the 1640s with a group of ministers who simply wanted to establish the theocracy in a college to educate its leaders.
Family, I implore you, do not fall by the skin tone. It was not just them, okay? Keep that in mind. Here we go.
For a university with such humble, churchly beginnings, it's shocking then that one of their oldest secret societies' initiation rituals historically was rumored to include sharing the intimate details of one's full sexual history. Shrouded in secrecy, this is everything we've dug up on Skull and Bones. Founded in 1832, Skull and Bones is the oldest of Yale's many secret societies. Historically, admission is reserved for senior Yale undergraduates. Every year in the spring, 15 new members from the junior class are offered membership on what is often called Tap Night. A custom aptly named, as the new member is said to be notified of their admittance when a current member ritually claps them on the shoulder. Skull and Bones members are known to take an oath of secrecy, so their rituals and intricacies are highly guarded, despite the fame of their members. One thing we do know is the physical location of the Skull and Bones clubhouse and headquarters. The nearly windowless building, simply known as The Tomb, is housed in a large brownstone located at 64 High Street in New Haven, Connecticut. To preserve confidentiality, non-members are prohibited from entering. The macabre decor of the clubhouse is well suited to Skull and Bones' distinctively ghoulish spirit. The tomb is said to be adorned with skeletons, skulls, and other dark works of art. There is a popular rumor that the stolen skull of the Apache leader Geronimo is a relic that is housed within the tomb's cadaverous walls. In 2009, Geronimo's descendants attempted to sue the organization to get the skull returned to them, but were unsuccessful. Portraits of its distinguished members line the walls of the tomb as well. Portraits that might feature such esteemed bonesmen, like former presidents George W. Bush, George H.W. Bush, and William Howard Taft, as well as the father of American football and the founder of the NCAA, Walter Camp, the man who helped create the Hubble telescope, Lyman Spitzer, Time magazine's founder Henry Luce, Supreme Court Justice Potter Stewart, former Secretary of State and Senator John Kerry, the so-called richest man in private equity with a personal net worth currently valued at $15.7 billion, Stephen A. Schwartzman, political journalist and author Dana Milbank, and the youngest member of President Obama's cabinet, economist Austin Goolsbee.
Family, you know, all of these men and women have one thing in common. And I'll give you a hint. They usually carry curls on their sides with a hat on top of them. And they have a rag with blue lines and a star. Let's go.
If you're noticing a pattern among the members of Skull and Bones, that's because while Yale has admitted women since 1969, females were not granted membership into Skull and Bones until 1992, 160 years after the club's founding. For some time, Skull and Bones was apparently losing some of their top candidates because the organization was seen as regressive and sexist. As more women, people of color, and LGBTQ+ members joined the organization, the old boys club rituals had to adapt. However, the intricacies of how Skull and Bones has evolved to become a more inclusive space for new members remains largely as secretive as the very rituals themselves. One's membership into Skull and Bones even reaches beyond the grave, as new initiates reportedly agree to leave a part of their estate to the club. However, in return, it is said that the club ensures a policy and a promise of their lifelong financial stability. And with such an affluent list of members, it's hard to find a bone to pick with such a guarantee.
I got one more to show you. Give me a second. The Give me a second. Is it it? Hold on. I had it once. Here, maybe I'll get it here. Give me a second, fam. Oh, I thought I had it. Uh, let me see it. This guy has it. Let me see if I can find it.
This
Yeah, check it out. All right, I'm gonna give him a couple minutes. Again, this is not my material, but again, this is what we found out on these guys, and this dude is helping us out. That's how I see it. Let's go.
this series is dedicated to Brother Steve Coakley. The mysterious society of elite Negroes. Defining this group has evaded us all. Who are they? And what exactly is their purpose?
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look. Wait a minute. Who are you? Who the hell are y'all? Right? You got to start wondering. Listen, this is getting deep. Ain't no one else exposing these suckers, man. I don't know who. It's like, come. Okay. I'm not saying it for any credit. It's like real obvious who they are to us now. Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3, it says, call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things, which thou knowest not. Why do you think when Habakkuk 1 says, booyah, I'm going to show you something that's going to surprise you. When you see it, you ain't going to believe it. MLK surrounded himself with Freemason pastors as well. All of these guys, Freemasons, boulets, what do you call those other guys? Secret Society, Skull and Bone. All of these people here are literally what they call principalities and powers. Because if you think about it, call on. Oh shit, my bad. That's why we call on the Lord, fam. Because without His understanding, we would never find this. Without His understanding, we would never. It says, call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. It says, for thus say the Lord, the God of Israel, concerning the house of this city, and concerning the house of the king of Judah, which are thrown down by the mounts and by the sword. Yeah, all of them are, bro. They are part of it. That's why when you see the little, symbolic thing with their hand, that's what it is. That's what they are, bro. But you can't listen. And this is why. Here, I'll take you. Let's go to Amos. This is why this is important. This is how you start finding out who you are according to the Bible. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord God will not do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. You damn right. And that's why when the Messiah came, this is why He spoke to us in this manner. Because not everybody was Israel at that time anymore, fam. You had Herodians who were not our people, who were in leadership positions. Several Pharisees were in leadership positions that were not our people. Sadducees, I'm telling you, family. I'm telling you, the Babylonian Talmud was already being taught at that time. And however you want to transfer it into the Talmud, it was already being taught. You had much philosophy at that time. You had many wicked ass people, which is why Matthew 13:10 says this, and the disciples came and said unto Him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? So He's like, why you talk to them in parables, man? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Do you hear this? Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. This is why He spoke to us in parables. Verse 16, blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. And straight up, that's it. You guys get it. You getting it, bro. All praises to the Most High. That's exactly where I'm going with. And they did it then. They did it now. They're doing it again, all over again. You're gonna find out the secrecy of how they literally have hidden particular people that were involved in the conquest of our nations. Hold on, what's going on here? See, seriously, you would think that they would share this information. And see, this is where this whole parable of the sower is explained. Okay, why it is important for you, family. Do not be deceived by what you see or what people post, or if you're on Facebook and then they say, well, we don't see you guys in these camps waking up. Don't be deceived, family. Check this out. Matthew 13:18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which is sown in his heart. This is he which received the seed by the wayside. Meaning it was never meant for them. But he that received the seed in a stony place, the same is he that heareth the word and anon with joy and receive it. Right? Like, oh, shoot. Yeah. Yet he had not rooted himself, meaning he's not patient. He wants everything now. He doesn't realize what it's being asked of him. You're a Hebrew of the Hebrews, brother. It's not let me blink and no. You need to be rooted, because the deeper the roots get, the more the tree gets attacked. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while, meaning he hangs in there for a while. And when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, and by he is offended and he's gone. Like, for example, those times when they tell you guys aren't Israelites, and then, man, F with the book, bro. I'm out of here. Your emotional being. You got offended. You didn't endure. You're not waiting till the end. Moses didn't see the promised land. Abraham didn't either. Yet he had not root in himself, but verse 22. He also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches. Meaning, you wake up, you actually start helping your people, but then you make it about not the Most High. Then money comes in. Then women come in. Then lust kicks in. Then attention kicks in. And vanity eats you in half. Choke the word and become it unfruitful. But he that receiveth the seed into the ground is he that heareth the word. Meaning, I heard it. And understand it. Meaning, I took my time. I looked up words. I learned how to read. Right? I became a babe. I yearned for the milk. Bring it forth, some 100-fold, some 30, and some 60, and some 30. Meaning, the Most High is allowing me to manifest what He's asking me to do. Because at the end of the day, it's up to Him. Ephesians 5:11. All right, and have yes, here it goes. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. So this is what I'm doing, family. I want nothing to do with them. I walked in those rooms. All praises to the Most High, and that's the tool that He wanted me to I guess learn from. Because had I not gone in there, guess what? I would have not really been this far. And now with this understanding, we start seeing the secret societies, the secret information, the hidden truth. And why are we getting attacked from all kinds of angles? Why all this info war? Because of this. Psalms 83. For lo, you see, and another thing, a lot of these camps, they love running to Psalms 83. Check it out. I'm going to show you something. This is how silly they are. Now, you guys that are on Facebook, and don't go on Facebook if you don't want to show your stupidities. Because I'm about to show you some stupidities right now. Where you at right here? Where you at? Here it goes right here. So this person in here, Christianity interrogated by Hebrew Israelites, right? You know who they are. Free, black, blah, blah, blah. So this Esau Edom, which is, I'm assuming, a Canaanite, he posted this picture here. Now, understand, family, that we've actually touched on this not too long ago, right? And this whole Negro claim to be Jewish is legitimate. The land of Israel located, blah, 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 right? So they took a snippet and ran with it. Nate, the snake of IUIC, this is what you're causing, bro. You're growing weeds in our land. It's okay. There are wheats and tares, which you will be cut. It's all good. You see, the real Hebrews of the Bible, meaning the actual leaders of the truth, right? The one that's going to be waking up first and exposing y'all damn heathens. You're starting to see the manifestation. Because look, right here, right? I touched this book. So I'm like, the book states a so-called Negroes. This is him to me, right? The book states so-called Negroes have legitimate claim to Jews. Are you disputing that? Why would the book cost so much? Those are the questions on the post. Okay? So because the book costs so much, then he goes, This is what the Bible says about silly ideas about DNA, right? So whatever I says, avoiding profane and vain babbling, oppositions of science, right? Regarding genealogies. So then I'm like, because I said I can prove it, whatever. So I give him my post, and he's like, "Do you blah?" I don't remember what. So then he posts other stuff. So then other people jump in. Dolores. So Dolores starts responding to like Abraham something about what. Then she posts stuff like this. As the 17th, no, that's me responding. Where are you? That's me responding to her, right? And I'm kind of going over here posting stuff too. But what I'm trying to show y'all, and I guess it's different. Oh, here it goes right here. There it goes right here. So there starts showing me all kinds of material, right? Right, answering this, and it's like, oh, this is a heathen, right? This is a heathen disparaging the house of Jacob. So she calls me a heathen. And then they're asking me now, like, what am I? Like, where are you from? Whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Then they go, oh, we don't believe in that genealogy, the DNA. I'm like, okay, cool. Henry Grates admits ancestry didn't. Okay, fine, whatever. We start seeing things now. They're posting stuff, and I'm literally responding to the. Look at this. You see what I mean? So now, what it came to be a 12 type chart group, now they're exposing themselves to be the actual people, like black onlys. See, there goes right here. So it starts off with these typical, Zondervan Bible, dumbass roots. They hate us because we are the children. Okay, cool. It's literally like all of this, right? Right, just dumb. All they're doing is tagging me on like videos. So then I start basically cutting them down on pictures like that. They show me the map. They show me this. They show me this right here. Right? But we know that this is part of this, which is this. And all these people do is just do snippets of stuff. That's it. That's all they have. And I say, hey, prove to me this, prove to me that, answer this, answer that. And they cannot. They cannot. I'm like, okay, Deuteronomy, this, boom, 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 boom. Okay, Abraham came out of where? Boom. Nothing. They laugh because they're nervous. You see, family, I remember when I first came into this so-called walk, and somebody was telling me that I was not an Hebrew Israelite and I was this other people, white people. I ain't gonna lie, man. At first it hurt. I didn't know if I was really mixed or not, to what extent. And you know what I mean? Because that's what we were taught. Eugenics. And eventually I started I kept walking, man. It hurt, but it kept walking. What I mean when I was attacked, it was a spiritual attack. It would like drain me. It would take my air out of me. And you see, the beautiful things now, family, is we're taking excuse my language, and I know y'all are doing Sabbath because it's not my Sabbath. My Sabbaths are lunar. It's tomorrow. Excuse my language. Fuck their spirit, man. We're taking this back. This is our book. And I don't mind if y'all want to keep the laws, but don't claim to be someone you're not when none of the curses, or at least 60% of them, don't fit you. It says, for lo, they have taken the tumult, and they have and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Where did they come from? Europe. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, consulted against thy hidden ones. If you guys recall, they were having trouble coming this way. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, against us. They commune to lay snares. There's nothing new under the sun, family. So now let's get in the book. This is from let me see, I get you, brother. What's it? Despite conquest, invasion, persecution, persecution, colonialism, we come out with a stronger spirit. Them Africans are destroyed mentally and have always been twisted spiritually. No logic or common sense. Not at all, brother. Not at all. Check it. This is from a book called Pautas de Convivencia Étnica en la América Latina Colonial. I'll give you guys the link here. Go to page 27. And we're going to read to page 29. And I'm going to try to read fast, but with clarity, okay? So I'll start right here. Let me magnify. Whoa, damn, that's big. All right. Yep. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. All right. So if you guys don't speak Spanish, get a translator. Get an app and play it and listen to it. All right, here we go. Page 27. It reads, la evidencia más temprana de los conquistadores negros que hasta ahora se tiene en las colonias españolas también data de 1502, ¿ok? Año en que el nuevo gobernador de la Española, Nicolás de Obando, trajo consigo desde España un grupo de esclavos negros ibéricos, no solo para trabajar, sino para controlar a la población indígena. Did you guys see that? It wasn't just enslaved or to work. They were here also for what? To control us. Controlar a la población indígena. Now, remember, this says 1503. So it says here, as we continue to read, that these Spaniards are not alone. ¿Ok? Sin embargo, estos siervos hicieron todo lo contrario, pues un par de meses más tarde, Obando prohibió la introducción de negros debido a que habían incitado a los indígenas a una rebelión nativa. You see, basically saying they were in charge at one point, but they're like, stop it, because they're inciting the natives, just like today. No obstante, en el siguiente década, el rey Fernando de Aragón permitió y alentó el transporte de esclavos negros por el Atlántico, y estos siguieron entrando a la colonia en pequeños números, aunque constante y creciente, y participando en la expansión hispánica de la región. So it was small but consistent and slowly increasing, okay? En el 1508, Ponce de León llevó africanos armados para ayudar a conquistar a Puerto Rico. Yeah. So they weren't alone, okay? My Boricua brothers, they were not alone. Ponce de León came with Africans, armed, helping them conquer Puerto Rico. Mientras que, de manera similar, Diego Velázquez utilizó auxiliarios negros en su conquista de Cuba en 1511-1512. Now, remember, family, remember the books that we read from Bartolomé de las Casas. The destruction of our people, the slicing, the dicing, the chopping, the feeding to children, the cutting off their heads, the burning at stake, the hawking by meats, right? Remember the stomping with horses, the releasing of dogs against us. It wasn't just who? Gotcha, bitch. The Spanish white folks. It was you too, Africans. It was you too. You damn Africans, you West Africans. Y'all had something to do with this shit. And you see, your emoji, whatever, your little laughs, that's called doubt. That means I'm destroying your spirit. You see, I don't care if it's not visible to the audience. I know that the spirit works in a mysterious way. And what I'm doing is I'm shredding that spirit. And I want you to know that I'm coming. I'm coming after you. That's one thing I read, family, in several books. Canaan hates Joshua. I mean, I'm just, I'm not saying I'm Joshua, the Joshua. I'm just saying. All right. Don't think I am. Anyways, it says here, it goes, en 1508, Ponce de León llevó africanos armados para ayudar a la conquista de Puerto Rico. Mientras que de manera similar, Diego Velázquez utilizó auxiliarios negros en su conquista de Cuba en 1511 a 1512. Juan Garrido afirmó más tarde haber participado en ambas expediciones. Juan Garrido is a black man. He affirms that he participated in both expeditions. En 1515, Velázquez escribió el rey que muchos esclavos negros habían sido llevados a la conquista de Cuba, pero ninguno había sobrevivido después de la pacificación por falta de la real autorización y porque eso no hubiera convenido a su majestad. En otras palabras, Velázquez probablemente tenía dudas sobre la lealtad de los esclavos y vio mayor beneficio en su participación en las siguientes conquistas. Continues. Los primeros negros en América tenían la categoría de auxiliarios. Auxiliaries. What does that mean? Hold on. It means providing supplementary additional help or support. Let me read that for you, bro. Romans 8:28, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. For those who are called according to his purpose, the Holy Spirit works in mysterious ways. Yes, sir. Why are they not all over Benin, Sierra de Leone, Congo, and all of them tribes they came from, bringing out their West African sources to prove they're Israel? Because going to Africa proved they are Canaan. Exactly. And that dumb map, it's literally that map. I don't know why they keep using it. Listen, Canaanites, read the book. It'll tell the page before. Okay, matter of fact, look. Anyways, the page before, it's literally saying the point. It's saying these are converts. Let's continue. Los primeros negros en América tenían la categoría de auxiliarios, meaning the supplement, the help. Kind of like you got the Marines and then you send the army. First send the Marines, then you send the army. Solo algunos estaban armados, ¿sí? Some were armed, aunque la mayoría desarmados, the majority were not, okay. Probablemente sumaron en los viajes de exploración en la década de 1990 varias docenas, tal vez hasta 100. Meaning several dozen, even 100 dozen, meaning 1,200 people? Is that what you're saying? Between 1502 and 1510 fueron utilizados como agentes mercantiles, meaning mercantile agents, supervisores de grupos mineros indígenas. They were in charge of the mines. We know how our gente died in the mines. They were being overworked and not enough feeding. This is why people were dying. And then they go and bring Africans from over there because they were feeding their people and not feeding us. You see, family, when you look at the atrocity of those type of people, you look at the people today and you think, okay, with the white man or the black man, who looks more like they would do something like this, like feed us the dogs, chop us the bellies and stuff? Who's acting out right now more of that animalistic attitude? Y'all be the judge. It says here, all right, supervisores de grupos mineros y indígenas o sirvientes personales. Después de 1510, mientras crecía a grandes pasos el flujo de negros, while the flow of Negroes was coming here from the old world to the new world, right? También el sirviente negro le volvía omnipresente en las empresas españolas y en las viviendas de Américas. See, he was omnipresent here the whole entire time. It's like he was the shadow of the Spaniard. Wherever he went, they went. The right-hand man of the white man. Watch this. It says here, los burócratas españoles en las colonias rápidamente escribían sobre los esclavos negros que resultaban indispensables para el imperio por su fuerza y vigor. You see that? They were indispensable because of their valor and their strength. a pesar de que parece que hubo algunos conquistadores negros desde antes de 1510, entre ellos Garrido. Y después de esta fecha, los sirvientes negros armados y los esclavos comenzaban a tener su papel militar importante en las empresas de conquista española. You see this? We are now being very clear of the secret. Why was it not taught for us? Why did we not know this even then? When they say who conquered America, the white man never says black people helped them. But we're seeing that they were literally right there with them. They were the right leg of the left leg. It says, la demanda de esclavos negros y sirvientes aumentaba en la medida que los españoles avanzaban hacia tierra firme en la década 1510. So these Africans, you guys, right? You black Americans, right? You guys weren't brought here because just for slavery. You were being brought here by your own people because they were killing us, feeding you guys in order to replace us. But you see, this bloodline, you can't replace it. This bloodline's ancient. It's an ancient bloodline. Come on. It says here, demanda cubierta con mayor facilidad como cuando la corona empezó a repartir más licencias para importar esclavos y se permitió la entrada de más negros libres, free slaves, free negroes, I'm sorry, not even slaves, y mulatos con los colones españoles. You see that? Negroes and mulattoes. You guys were already mixing a long time ago. That's why you see some black folks that don't look like all Africans, because that's what they were doing, mixing with Spanish. So listen, the real mutt is you. You're the mamzer. Fopi. You're the mamzer, Fopi. We're showing you right here. Y'all better learn some Spanish. Fake ass Judah. Y'all ain't Judah, man. Give me that shit back. Damn Canaanites. Anyhow, let's go. La segunda fase de expansión española fue la cadena de conquistas que se extendió de la española a Cuba a México Central. You see that? It went from Spain to Cuba to Mexico. Y de ahí en adelante a lo que se convertiría, discúlpenme, en las provincias de la Nueva España y sus territorios adyacentes desde la Florida hasta Honduras. You see this, family? All the way from Florida, all across the Americas, all the way down. Y'all Africans were part of this. So if I were, listen, I'm trying to interpret what I'm feeling at this very moment. I don't want to give you guys credit for conquering us, but I'm forced to, because these are facts. I can't deny it. And I'm glad that I'm finding out, but it's like bitter wisdom, family. This whole time, they created this empathy in our spirit towards these damn animals. Yes, I'm calling you Black Americans animals. Y'all are animals, man. I am going to call you guys animals from this moment forward, because you call yourselves Wabos, Black Hebrew Israelites, these righteous individuals, all for rights and civility and fairness and equality. You claim to hate secrecy, and you're it. You are it. You're all in it. Now I know why Nate the Snake is where he's at. You know, family, they're there, and the Most High ain't getting rid of them because they're not the people of the Bible. So he's doing his job. Absolutely doing his job. Let's continue. Cortés fue acompañado por un número de auxiliares de negros. He was accompanied by a number of auxiliary Negroes, siendo Juan Garrido el más conocido de América, pero no necesariamente para sus contemporáneos españoles. De los negros que acompañaron a Cortés, let me read that again. De los negros, Black Americans, que acompañaron a Cortés, a los otros conquistadores de la primera generación en México, se conoce el nombre de uno, Francisco de Eguía, quien pudo haber muerto rápidamente, pues se menciona que fue quien introdujo la viruela a México. Isaiah chapter. Remember the book I showed you the other day, the Colombian exchange? I took one Negro to kill the majority of Mexico. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. You see? Mysteries, the secrets are revealed only to who? Israel, baby. Give me a second here. Hold on. Okay. The Colombian exchange. I'm going to show you this real quick. Oh yeah, that's when this was way before I was in the Truth family. Way before. It was about 34 there. Where are you at? Here it goes right here. Here it goes right here. Check it out. Actually, no, I lie. It is in the book called The Indigenous People of the Caribbean. Okay? Damn, I'm glad I looked it up. It says here on the bottom. Here I go. With the man of Narvaez had come a black man suffering from smallpox, and he had infected the house of in Sempoala, where he was quartered. And it spread from one Indian to another, and they, being so numerous and eating and sleeping, right? Okay, right here. Sleeping together quickly infected the whole country. The Mexicans had never seen smallpox before and did not have any European meager knowledge of how to deal with it. The soldier chronicler, Bernal Diaz del Castillo, called the Negro a very black dose for Mexico, for it was because of him that the whole country was stricken with a great many deaths. You see that? That's why it says here. De los negros que acompañaron a Cortés y a los otros conquistadores de la primera generación en México se le conoce el nombre de uno, Francisco de Eguía, quien pudo haber muerto rápidamente, pues se menciona que fue quien introdujo la viruela a México. Now we have a name with that damn heathen that was quartered among our people. His name is Francisco de Eguía. You see, what is in the dark will be revealed in the light. And you know, it's funny. We had people watching, fam, and we got like 3 of them that left. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, bros. Oh, I guess you guys were fopies. I guess popies were watching us, and as soon as I said what I said, it hurt their feelings. Yeah, he is for sure, bro. He's getting paid. You see what it says here? That is why Adonis Glad Al-Azhar Ben Laia prays prayer con, but both are open. Oh, Freemasons, brothers of their craft, which white and black heathens. Yep. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's continue. It says here, otro pudo haber sido un esclavo negro del conquistador llamado Juan Cortés. Ah, that's it. Es posible que Garrido haya sido uno de los sirvientes de Cortés que aparentaba. Hold on, no, that's not what it said. Que aparenta, I guess. I'm almost done here. Cuando los colonizadores dependían más de crédito. Wait, did I read far enough? Let's see. Yeah, I think this is it. All right, so we know now that even in the 1500s, early 1500s, late 1500s, I'm sorry, they were coming with them, okay? Now, here's else what I got for you too. Page 82, 83, 84. All right. So this is from Los Siete Mitos de la Conquista Española. Okay. And hopefully we can magnify this very clearly. Man, it sucks. Well, I'm going to read it from my book. Hold on. You know what? Hold on a second. Give me a second, fam. Here's my phone. I think I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to find it here real quick. Oops. Siete mitos de la con. Maybe here. Give me a second. There it goes right here. Wait, let me give you guys a link. It says here, Los Siete Mitos de la Conquista Española. Whoa, even better. We're going to go to page, let's go to page 82 first. We're going to go to page 82. All right. This is in Spanish too. All right, here we go. Page 82. We're going to be on this left side over here. All right. It says here, okay, we'll start right over. Hold on. Here it goes right here. Let's start right here. Okay. Page 82 on the top. It says, esta imagen dice. Now, here's where we talk about the secret will be revealed. Okay. The secret will be revealed. Hey, you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, man. You know what, family? I really did hurt somebody's feelings. There was like 8 or 9 people watching. And as soon as I said what I said, bro, they just disappeared. Volpe, come back. We want to educate you. Don't worry, man. We're not interested in enslaving y'all. That's not the doctrine that we believe in here. We care more about repentance. And if those things come, they come. Let's read. Esta imagen dice mucho sobre los españoles, right? Pero omite los aspectos críticos de la historia. No cabe duda de que los españoles siempre eran menos numerosos que los enemigos indígenas en el campo de batalla. Pero lo que se ha olvidado o ignorado a menudo es que, por lo general, el número de españoles también era inferior al de sus propios aliados indígenas. Now we're talking about a different people. Además, los guerreros invisibles, you see that? Los guerreros invisibles, you see this, family? What is in secret will be in light. ¿Ok? Los guerreros invisibles de este mito se encarnaban también en otra figura importante, la de los africanos, libres y esclavos, que acompañaban a los invasores españoles y que en posteriores campañas los igualaban o superaban en números. Hijo de tu madre, güey. No mames, cabrón. I'm going to speak Spanish for a little bit. ¿Sí entienden lo que está diciendo ahorita? Dicen que esta gente, estos esclavos, venían hasta, bueno, aquí dice, los igualaban o superaban en número, güey. So, me estás diciendo que no nomás eran como 100 pinches güeros, eran también otros 100 o 200 negros con ellos. Ahora, ¿por qué crees que en México peleamos mucho para sacar a esos africanos? Si te pones a pensar que México tiene menos gente de color que en cualquier otro estado o otro país en las Américas. There's a reason why that happens, fam. Memory. You're going to read this. I'm going to continue to read. We're going to see it in another page. It says, en la década de 1760. Now, we're talking about 250 years after. Now, keep in mind, family, that since 1492, remember, we were not allowed to have the Bible. Remember that, okay? We weren't allowed to have the Bible. You guys remember those books that I showed you? That until 1835 was the first allowed printing. And even then, it was $200 for a 25-volume Bible, like the old encyclopedias de Mexico. And who's in charge this whole time? Black and white folks. Who's been voting in the Americas this whole time, family? Black and white folks. Who votes to this day? Who are they looking to vote? Hispanics or other nations, but most are black and white folks. Why are we ignoring these things? Yeah, Canaanites are done. Well, I say that, but you're going to continue to preach the Messiah is when the Mashiach returns. We look forward to that day. Lord willing, we make it and we get to see it. En la década de 1760, un fraile italiano de la orden de los capuchinos, llamado Hilarione de Bergamo, realizó un viaje por México y posteriormente redactó una crónica. Las breves alusiones de Alinari a las conquistas basada en sus conversaciones con españoles en México, así como en su lectura de los relatos populares de la época, indican el estado de los mitos de las conquistas finales del siglo XVIII, 1800. La idea de Hilarino es que los conquistadores, dado que sus fuerzas eran sensiblemente inferiores a las de los indígenas en términos numéricos, solo podrían lograr sus hazañas gracias a sus armamentos superiores, las dañinas supersticiones de los desdichados indios. Okay? Then it says here, I'm going to go down here real quick. Tan numerosos eran los indios que nos atacaban que solo con un milagroso dominio de la espada lográbamos replegarlos y hacer nuestras filas. Okay? Let's see if it's here. I had to read that for a reason. Give me a second. Here it goes. No obstante, si se revisan meticulosamente las múltiples fuentes de la invasión española en México, se observan numerosas referencias casuales, ¿ok? Casual, a las participaciones de aliados indígenas. Por ejemplo, durante su invasión de las tierras altas guatemaltecas en 1524, remember that they were saying that supposedly slavery started in 1619? Yeah, Negroes have been here with these Spaniards for some time. Por ejemplo, durante la invasión de las tierras altas guatemaltecas en 1524, Alvarado escribió 2 cartas a Cortés. En la primera no hace referencia a los aliados indígenas, pero en la segunda apunta en una ocasión, entre paréntesis, que las tropas estaban formadas por 250 españoles y unos 5,000 o 6,000 aliados indígenas. El propósito Prescott influyó que en tantos aspectos por las crónicas de los españoles siglo XVI, en las que tanto confiaba, comprendió que sería injusto para los aztecas mexicas, al menos para sus progresas militares, considerar la conquista como un logro exclusivamente de los españoles. All right, so now let's go page 90. Here it goes. Second paragraph. Los pueblos indígenas proliferaban por doquier en las expediciones de conquista, junto con los españoles, ya fuera como grupos de guerreros huesotz, I can't say that, huesingos, que ayudaron a derrotar al imperio mexica, ya como de Nahua de Azcapotzalco, que conquistó con sus hombres un pueblo maya. Hold on a second. It talks about the people that helped them. Let me see if it's over here. Give me a second. Como la victoria, líderes cristianos, pública española como principal, aspecto, casodas. Un momentito, Hold on a second, family. Okay, here goes. On the bottom, it says to the right. La presencia y la función de los africanos en la obra no se interpretaban del mismo modo en los diversos sectores de la población de la antigua Ciudad de México. You see this? Their presence wasn't really like brought about in any publication in México. Para los españoles, el papel de los africanos e indígenas recalcaba la idea de que los no españoles que participaban en la conquista eran simples agentes armados del colonialismo o meros actores del conflicto militar. Para los indígenas, la función de los negros era agridulce. ¿Sí? It was sour and sweet. Pues por una parte representaba la colaboración militar africana en la invasión española. You see this? That the African nation collaborated with the Spanish nation. Pero por otra era la parodia, the parody, de dicha invasión a través de su representación como una misión completamente africana. Basically saying the parody is that the invasion was completely African. There was more Africans in the invasion than there were Spaniards. So you Africans were really the ones that did the conquering. Extensiva incluso a la propia monarquía. Para los africanos, su entrada en escena a caballo era tal vez una afuna celebración de su proeza militar. Just like Nate the Snake, he came in with a horse. This is what it's saying. For them, it's like a prestige, I guess. I'm on a horse. I'm on a horse hack. Todos los presentes recordaban probablemente que apenas 18 meses antes, en el otoño de 1537, un grupo de los 10,000 africanos ya residentes en la Ciudad de México había tomado una revuelta de esclavos y había coronado a un rebelde negro como un rey. Este monarca esclavo, junto con otros líderes negros, había sido públicamente ejecutado y sin duda resucitaba allí en la mente de los negros de la ciudad, encarnado en aquel rey africano de afición. You see this? It is in their nature to choose a king. That's why they call themselves kings. It is in your nature, Canaan. You're not wrong by calling Nate your king. He's your king. But y'all ain't Hebrews. You can't be the conqueror and the conquered. I don't care who you are. You can't. You can't be that person, because then it makes absolutely no sense to claim the Bible is against a certain people. You see, historically, there's no documentation where you had our people slaving y'all. Now you can go and run to the Trial of Tears, which I actually have documents. And we know that there is already a mixture of you guys within these groups. Also Anglos. So I can't put too much weight on that whole concept, but we do have documentation that you Canaanite Negroes, Black Americans, y'all enslaved many people. We got books in English, and now we got books in Spanish that are showing that the conquering of Mexico, Central and South America was done by no other than you Africans and you Europeans of Spanish and Portuguese descent. So stop cheering for Brazil, please. Those guys literally raped your mom, your sister, and your kids if they had a chance. They'll do it again, fam. I'm telling you right now. This ain't this. I don't. Now I know why it's so disgusting down there. Now I know why. You guys are literally like, it's man. Look, it just let me see. Where did I leave off? Hold on. Todos sabían que los americanos. Listen, la margen de su identidad o perspectiva, ninguno de los habitantes de la Ciudad de México en 1539 habría considerado incongruente la presencia negra en el Festival Anual de Conquista. You see that? Nobody even considered them in their annual year to celebrate the conquest. Todos sabían que los africanos habían participado en la conquista real. De hecho, los africanos no solo estuvieron presentes en la conquista de la Ciudad de México, sino también en todas las campañas españolas de invasión y colonización de América. See, you Africans were not just part of the conquest in Mexico. You were part of every campaign that the Spaniard came in. You invaded us with them and colonized us with them. And now these books that I read, and remember, family, the dogs, the conquest, remember that class? Who released those animals on our people? The very same people that claim to need reparations. Now I know why when it comes to, I'll be carnal now. When it comes to jail time, we deal with the white man first. Because at least with them, we know that how they are. They'll tell you they hate you. They'll tell you they don't like you. They're racist as hell. They'll tell you in their face. But you guys are deceiving bastards. I cannot believe yet it takes a Mexicano, so-called, to teach you guys your truth. Your truth. Where are you, Black American scholars? Where are you guys? Your people need you tremendously. And now I know that you Boulets, right? You guys have everything to do with this. So now I know why you are so proud of this. Now I know why you guys are really going to the extent of proud.
When addressing this group, the most essential element to grasp about identity is understanding the society known as Boule is a predominantly black fraternity. But unlike most fraternities, is non-collegiate. Becoming a member of this fraternity is contingent upon several qualifications. Among the most paramount is excellence of performance in one's field. There are only 5,000 members of Sigma Pi Phi, otherwise known as the Boule. Since the inception of this fraternity in 19...
As you can see, family, that's what we're dealing with. Let's continue. Debido a que la mayoría de los africanos llegaban con mano de obra esclava y a que se les atribuía un estatuto subordinado en la visión del mundo castellano. Cada vez más etnocéntrico, el papel central de los negros era sistemáticamente ignorado por los españoles que escribían sobre la conquista. You see, what is in the dark will be brought to light. You see how they weren't writing about them in their conquest? Yes, they weren't including you guys in this conquest because there was obviously a plan, a psychological plan on their part too. But you can't get away. Remember the scriptures, Jeremiah 17:5 says, woe unto you that make an arms of flesh. Meaning if you do a deal with a man. Now we know what Joel 3 is actually saying. Hold on, matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go here before I go there. Let's go here because I'm going to try to finish soon. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your night, okay? Luke 8:17. It says here, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Look, Matthew 10:26, that's what I was looking for. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye unto the housetop. That's why I use this. No, not that one, this one. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. That's Isaiah 58 and 1, family. For Matthew 10:26, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, what he's teaching us as our time alone in our sleep, right? For what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light with the scriptures. Bring it about with no fear. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops, meaning don't hold back and fear not them which kill the body. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Bullets, Freemasons, all of you secret society bastards. And fear them not which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. That's what I care about. That's why I'm praising it to the rooftop. Because you Canaanites are not getting away with this shit. You ain't getting away with it. Not on our watch this time. You fooled us once. Now we know. This is why the Bible, man, I'm telling you, family, this is why the scripture, man, they just... Let me read it real quick before I forget my train of thought. Ecclesiastes 12:14 says, for God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. That's why, fam, when I read Habakkuk 1:5, and it said, behold ye among the heathen, and regard, here I'll read it this way. It says here, then the Lord said to his people, you so-called Hispanics, you so-called native, you indigenous brothers and sisters that are listening in. Then the Lord said to his people, to you, keep watching the nations around you, right? Because we knew what the first nation, the so-called white man, did. We knew. And ye will be astonished at what you see. And I'm going to do something that you will not believe when you hear about it. You see, family, and I'm going to tell you, you brothers that are native, indigenous, who don't believe in the Bible, but are still, something in your spirit is making you listen. I appreciate that, bro. The Most High is talking to you. I'm going to tell you, this book is not the white man's book. This book is not the black man's book. And I mean, not that if this book doesn't belong to people that are not of Israel, okay? That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily about color, but not about Israel. Now, what it's going to do for you, fam, it's going to start waking you up. And see, through this book, we're identifying several enemies. The people that walk among you, the people that look at you. And then you wonder, why are they so like that? I thought they were in oppression. No, they're not. It's all a game, family. You see, there's something that the Boulets love to use as collateral damage. Collateral damage. Secret societies believe in collateral damage. Keep watching the nations around you, and you will be astonished at what you see. The Most High is going to do something that you're not going to believe, and you're not even believing me as I tell you right now, probably. Several of you guys probably don't. Like, nah, I don't know. How's that possible? Maybe those books, could they be right? Is it possible? How can those books, like he probably wrote them or something? How can they be like so long? How can we not know about this? And why do we know now? Because now it's the time of the awakening of you, brothers and sisters, the real Hebrews of the Bible. And it's not about, oh, us and we have our God and he looks like, nah, it's not about that. Nah, it's about repentance. Through bitter wisdom, you're going to repent and you're going to start seeing that we as a people suffered together. And now when you see our gente shopping at the store, working, you're going to have compassion for them. Your empathy will really be directed towards the right people, not the wrong ones, not the ones that give us slavery movies every 2 years, not the ones that are claiming to want reparations that at the same time breaking in stores, celebrating Juneteenth, shooting each other. Nah, they're not repenting. You guys have a posture that you're saying you're going to make it. That's it. I can't wait to go home. Yeah, sure. I can't wait for you to go home either. And I mean that. Right, family? Can't wait for them to go home. Debido a de que la mayoría de los africanos llegaban como mano de obra esclava y que se le atribuía un estatus subordinado en la visión del mundo castellano, cada vez más etnocéntrico. Here, let me get to the point. It says here, como sucede, hold on. Come on, here. Hold on, family. Here it goes right here, okay? Como sucede en muchos otros aspectos de la conquista que evolucionan como un collage de mitos o collage de mitos. Los historiadores posteriores y otros autores reafirman esta marginalización. You see, they affirm that this history has been marginalized. Así pues, los indicios de la presencia negra son escasos y a menudo confusos. Pero cuando se unen todas las piezas como un rompecabezas, resulta incontrovertible, meaning it's inevitable that when you start connecting the pieces, you realize that it was the so-called white man and the so-called African man that actually took the conquering of these nations. I've been saying this, you see, before brother Jose Vega and I believe Ancient Watchmen were calling these folks Canaanites, right? And that was proper, man. They were leading the path. But there's nobody showing you guys actual detail rompecabezas, putting the pieces together. Now we are seeing the pieces come together. If you guys continue to read this book, it really affirms everything that I've been saying. I'm going to read this last paragraph and then I'll move on. And I think that's all we got. Uno de los inicios de la trayectoria vital de un conquistador negro extraordinario, Juan Valiente. Aunque no disponemos de información directa sobre la juventud de Valiente, casi toda seguridad nació en África occidental en torno a 1505 y fue adquirido a tierna edad por traficantes de esclavos portugueses en la costa. Formó parte del continente de esclavos y cargamentos varios que llegó a México pocos después de la invasión española y la caída del Imperio Mexica. Un español llamado Alonso Valiente lo compró, lo bautizó y se lo llevó a su casa de nuevo señor a la ciudad de Puebla, recién fundada en el torno de 1530. Como era de esperar, Juan Valiente no se sintió como su posición de siervo doméstico esclavo. He didn't feel like a servant slave at all. No sabemos ni desarrolló alguna estrategia para romper las vínculas de su servidumbre, pero en 1533 logró convencer a su propietario de que lo dejara marchar para buscar una oportunidad como conquistador durante un periodo de 4 años. Su señor aceptó con la condición de que se comprometiese a dar cuenta de sus ganancias y a entregárselas. El africano debía cumplir los términos de este contrato en todo momento para no ser detenido como esclavo fugitivo. Valiente llegó a Guatemala a tiempo para sumarse a la expedición de Pedro de Álvaro en Perú. Las extensas compañías de Álvaro, as you can see, he goes on, españoles, indígenas y africanos. Let me see if I can just go to page 100 and that's it. I don't want to leave it, skip it. Let's see. It's talking about the different expansions here, the different, man, I wish I could read the whole thing to you, man, but it's a lot. I'll read it to here. All right. It says, los movimientos y las motivaciones de Juan Valiente lo identificaban como un miembro excepcional de la diáspora africana que formó parte de la expansión española en el siglo XVI. Eso sucedió tanto durante su etapa, de Sudamérica como las fases anteriores en otras zonas del continente. Al igual que Garrido no fue el único conquistador negro de México. Escuchen. Al igual que Garrido no fue el único conquistador negro de México, como tampoco fue Valiente el único africano de Perú y Chile en la década de 1530. En la compañía de Pizarro, en Cajamarca, habían 2 negros, Juan García y Miguel Ruiz. cuyo biógrafas pueden reconstruirse con cierto detalle. Estos eran mulatos libres que se sumaron voluntariamente a la expedición. También había un número en precio de otros negros, sobre todo esclavos africanos que participaban en esta y en las siguientes expediciones de las Andes. De hecho, la única víctima mortal, listen to this, la única víctima mortal del bando español durante la captura de Atahualpa fue un esclavo negro de Jerónimo de Aliaga. See that, fam? Only one of them died. Look, here it says Juan Cortés se llevó 300 africanos a Baja California. Right here. I'll read this one, that's it. I promise, this is the last one. Un raso que ilustra la primera línea de conquista por un lado se dirige hacia el extremo septentrional de México y por otro continúa hacia el sur de Mesoamérica hasta Honduras. Es la experiencia continua de Garrido en la conquista y la exploración de Nueva España después de la caída de Tenochtitlán. Participó en expediciones a las regiones mexicas de Michoacán y Zacatula en la década de 1520 y a Baja California con Cortés en la década siguiente. Por esta época se contaban ya por centenares los negros que participaban en las tales expediciones y a veces sobrepasaban en número a los miembros españoles de la compañía. Cortés se llevó más de 300 africanos a Baja California. Check out, bro. So they're the Moors, Muslims, they're the Hebrews, Israelites. Yeah, I know. These Canaanites got it. Yeah, they do. Hey, bring out that picture of Nate using the snake Freemason symbol from your Canaanite audience. What's the snake using the Freemason? Oh yeah, I would have to look for it, bro. I would have to look for it. But look, if you guys can actually see why I read back, because if you continue to read, it says here, revela funciones de los negros. Cieza de León nunca indica el número de total de los negros en ninguna compañía, ni menciona a ninguno de los que combatían o viajaban con él. You see that? They were in secret. They weren't written about. Pero en 19 ocasiones aluda a la presencia de combatientes africanos. He basically mentions them several times in all the conquests. All of them. All of them. There goes right here a list of these guys. Juan Garrido, black. Sebastián Toral, black. Pedro Fulupo, black. Juan Bardelas, black. Antonio Pérez, Juan Portugués, Juan García, Miguel Ruiz, Juan Valiente, Juan Beltrán. These guys were also what? Converts, fam. There were Sephardic Jews as well in here. Now you know why it's so dangerous to say those things. It's dangerous because you are going to include a bunch of people that raped your mama. If you are people. Interesting book. Very powerful, fam. Very powerful. And these are the things that we are being revealed as time goes on, as we grow, as we nurture our spirit, as we continue to ask the Most High to reveal more to us. Because now I know why Hosea 4:6 says this: my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They don't have the entire truth. They're only giving half-assed info snippets. Here's the 12-tribe chart, bring it out. Here's the map of Africa showing that we're Hebrews. The page before is saying they're converts. Here's what the snippet that says that there's a probability that Jews are black from a guy that had a dream that God came to him with 2 books and told him to go teach black people that they were Hebrews. That's why he said that. There's a good chance because the people over there aren't basically black, like dark skin. He didn't say they were Africans. I mean, it's just, my people my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So you brothers and sisters that are in these camps, bro, repent. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. You see, when you're prideful and your brothers suplicándote a ti, güey, to listen to this book, bro, check it. They're not the people. I'm not saying because I hate you or I'm going against them. It's just, this is what I'm finding. I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me. Why? Because your brother in sincerity came to you. You know who I'm talking about, Ezekiel? I came to y'all and I told you, this is what I'm finding, bro. I cannot convince myself anymore. You didn't care. You said, well, I don't know, man. We're in the wheat and the tares. I don't know. I'm just going to endure. That's what you said to me. Come out of her, my people. Bro, this is exactly why it's being revealed to us to stay away from them. Don't follow these camps. These camps are demons. They understand that you lack knowledge. And because you lack knowledge and you go to them, Most High is rejecting you. And he ain't going to make no priest out of you. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Why? Because the first thing he said is, Joe, any image, you already know that they're not the people. But it didn't matter to you guys. It don't matter to you guys. The images are right in front of your face. You're not supposed to believe that when it says images. That's what the Christians came with, and y'all still believe in it. 1 Corinthians 4:4, for I know nothing by myself, yet I am not hereby justified, but he that judgeth me is the Lord. See, I don't know any of this. I'm not making it up. I didn't just study this and went to college. I'm some secret agent, some guy that you guys are just, that I'm being paid by the FBI or CIA or what do you call it? FBI, CIA, DEA or DUI. Because that's where I come from. I come from that acronym. That's what I come from, bro. The DUI group. Straight up. Because I had many of those. That's my truth. And I ain't gonna be afraid to say it. For I know nothing by myself. Yet I am not hereby justified, but he that judges me is the Lord. Watch why I'm reading this. Therefore, judge nothing before the time. So if you're of the Lord, you're not going to jump ahead. You're going to go with the time according to the prophecies until the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsels of their hearts, meaning their secret agendas, their commune, their snares, their private boule, masonry, damn demonhood. Then shall every man have praise of God. You know what I'm saying? It says, what does it say? The knowledge source is out there, bro. Lazy. Once they search, find, and digest, they will see heathen clearly. I will know what needs to be done. Yep. You just got to. Here, I'll read it. I'll read it to you. Check it. Look, just so you can see yourself. Deuteronomy 22. Let's get to the point. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is that the thing which the Lord had not spoken, but the prophet has spoken it presumptuously. Thou shalt not be afraid of him. So he's saying this in a nutshell. It's saying this, okay? For you that don't understand. Come on, man. It says, if a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord and what he says does not come true, then it is not the Lord's message. Didn't these One West camps say that the world was going to end in 2000? They were the Y2K pushers. Yeah. Them, all of them people, all of them. That's who they are. That is exactly who they are. That's what's going on. They speak not according to me. They're not the people that I sent you. You can't, you can't recreate a doctrine. One West Camp, GMS, ISUPK or IPK, IUIC, Sakari, all of you guys came from that root, from that demon, Mashal, whatever his name is. Those demons. You guys you call your elders, they're demons, okay? You guys came out of that root, and they prophesied supposedly that the end of the world was in 2000. I showed you guys videos. Do I need to show you the videos again? Nah, let's it's I guess it's Sabbath for some of y'all. Let's explore it. It's not for me until tomorrow. But let's find out. Let's see. Give me a second. Is this it? Where are you? Nah, I guess I don't have it anymore. Oh, here it goes. Watch this. I'm not lying. They said that the world will end by then.
God is going to send his decree in these last days, and that is to totally annihilate America. America will be blown off the face of the earth by the year 2000. It's talking about Judgment Day.
Christ is coming back on the white horse. And he's coming back. And he's going to take down the white man, the Edomites. That's why your Pope is down in the ground. It's going to happen by the year 2000.
You really?
That's it, yeah.
Main places that's going to be hit in this thermonuclear war is America. America's going to be wiped off the face of the planet Earth. That's going to take place before the year 2000.
That's right.
That's going to take place before the year 2000.
That's right.
That's going to take place before the year 2000.
That's right.
America has less than 628 days. America has less than 628 days. America has less than 628 days before this country is taken out in thermonuclear destruction.
This kingdom, America, is going to be destroyed before the year 2000.
Evil kingdom that God spoke of in the Bible. And all you so-called white people, your condemnation, you are condemned to what? Hell. And you're going to be in hell, you're going to be oppressed before the year 2000. Christ is going to come back.
Museum America is going to be destroyed before the year 2000 by thermonuclear destruction.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. If a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord and what he says does not come true, then it is not the Lord's message. That prophet has spoken on his own authority, and you are not to fear him. Okay? Damn heathens, man. Damn heathens. Damn heathens. We're almost done, family. Hold on a second real quick. You go to Matthew 24. Matthew 24. Let's read it. It says, for false messiahs, let me read it in this translation. 24. It says, for there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, right? bringing history to the Bible, like, oh my God, they have an understanding. And so much that even if it were possible, I'm sorry, they shall deceive the very elect. Almost. They almost got me. I'm not saying I'm the elect. I'm just saying they almost got me. I almost fell all the way through. All the way through. And you know what saved me? Alcoholism. I find, man, the Most High, he is an amazing creator of all things. Luke 8:16 says, no man, when he had lit a candle, cover it with a vessel or put it under a bed, but set it on a candlestick, that they which enter it may see the light. That's why I'm here, family. I'm showing you guys what I'm finding, what is being revealed, and what the hell we need to do. Come out of her, my people. Come out of her. These are not your gente. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. That says, take heed therefore how ye hear, for whatsoever hath, to him shall be given. So for me, if I was keeping this from you guys, I'd be dead by now. And whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken even that which he seem to have. So you get the chance to have these things, these fruits. And if you don't take advantage of them and teach your people, the Most High take it from you. He will take it from you. So I'm passing this information to y'all so then you guys can start working with me so we could work together and grow as a family. Because remember, this is bitter wisdom. And through this wisdom, you're going to start seeing the love for your gente, the empathy, the neglect that's been going on. Look, listen, fam, there's a movie that I want y'all to see, and I really want you to see it. And if anybody needs tickets, I'll pay them. I'll pay for tickets. You just tell me. I'm serious. I'm not lying. Okay? Revelation 1 and 3. Why? Because look, it says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of his prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. For the time is at hand. You know what I'm saying? So you continue to read, and the Most High will reveal things to you. He'll reveal things to you, family. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. I have something to show you so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring out some videos. This some like I'm basically done with the class, but I want to bring up some information so you guys can see what's going on. All right. I love the fact that the Most High is putting these spirits upon them. My next class is going to be about this one, family. Revelation 9. Okay. Revelation 9 and 2nd Esdras. I didn't want to get into it, but the Most High is starting to reveal some things to me, and I think it's going to connect with what I'm showing y'all. So let's check this out. Watch this.
The last question I wanted to ask you,
Listen.
Forrest, is going to be about there's a very popular slander against former President Trump, and that is the very famous argument that he is racist. You are a man of color. What is your reaction to that argument?
Well, I'm also old.
Listen.
I remember when President Trump backed Jesse Jackson when he ran for president. You would see pictures of Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Muhammad Ali, Oprah Winfrey, all shaking hands, being friendly, smoking cigars together. Oprah Winfrey actually came out and said she wanted to be like Trump. Until he came down the elevator or escalator and ran for president as a Republican. Magically, he became racist. We know he's not. There's stories about Trump, and I don't know how many people know this, but there was a homeless woman.
Okay. So he says, but for real, they took it away. Oh, well, it's okay. Hold on a second, family. Watch this. I love the manifestation of these people. Watch this real quick, fam, because remember, if we were to just see this, you'd be like, you know, it's an individual thing. No, it's not. It's a nation thing. It's a nation thing. Look at this. Listen to this. All right. Watch this real quick. Let's go.
Donde Joe Biden despidió a un juez de inmigración. Así es, mi gente, se trata de Edwin Pieters, quien por los últimos 2 años había trabajado como juez de inmigración en la ciudad de Nueva York, pero quien el día de hoy fue despedido. Y aunque el ahora ex juez alega que fue despedido por discriminación, la administración de Joe Biden dice que lo despidieron por contenido inapropiado que publicó en sus redes sociales. Particularmente los siguientes comentarios. Están en inglés, pero los voy a traducir. Uno dice lo siguiente: estos ilegales están entrando a Estados Unidos con el propósito de desplazar a la comunidad negra y es obvio. Y el otro comentario dice: cuando Donald Trump regrese al poder vamos a emprender la campaña más grande de deportaciones de aliens ilegales. Vamos a tener que deportar a todos aquellos que entraron a Estados Unidos durante esta administración fallida. Y pues bueno, la administración de Biden determinó que estos comentarios no son apropiados para un juez de inmigración.
And this guy went on his little Twitter crap saying that he was fired because of racism. Because Biden is racist against black people in power. It had absolutely nothing to do with your racist comments, right? Now, Black American? We got a new nickname for you guys. Black Americans. Let's go.
People in other parts of the world are not teaching their young children to hate their own country. And if you continue to do this, how is the West going to do in the battle of civilizations? Because that's what we're in, right? The Chinese want to thrive, the Russians want to thrive, and they're teaching their children to be strong, to be confident, to go out there to learn science instead of, equity and diversity. And a bridge doesn't work very well if it's built on diversity instead of math. So
trees don't, because they probably belong there. You guys have decimated, raped, took for granted this beautiful land that we have with these beautiful animals and mountains and harvesting the cycle of life, all of it. You guys have no clue how it works. Keep in mind, family, that Adam was given Edom, and he was supposed to care for Edom, right? To tend the gardens, tend the ground. And he gave us instructions on how to be farmers. Well, guess who the best farmers are? Yeah. You Hispanics, so-called. You gotta start waking up, man. Let's go. I got more to go. See, this is why teníamos rateros en México, hermanos. Watch this.
En los últimos 36 años se llevó a cabo el saqueo más grande en la historia de México.
Nosotros privatizamos los bancos, la compañía telefónica, las líneas aéreas, la siderurgia, las minas, los puertos, los aeropuertos. Es un sistema de privatización a través de subasta pública.
Trasladaron bienes de la nación a particulares, nacionales y extranjeros. Son unos reverendos ladrones.
All those resources, fam, they privatized. That's what he's working towards and on privatizing them. Let's go. Look, hey, this is the message to you, damn heathens. It don't matter, man. By the way, in case you guys don't know this, Raza, we don't take breaks. I don't know if you guys don't realize that. We don't take breaks. We just take lunch, and then we go back to work. I know that you guys get babied, you Black Americans and you Anglo-Americans. You guys get babied, right? Oh, I want my 15-minute break. Oh, I need to look at my nails. I need my smoke break. We don't do that. We get the work done. Let's go.
El gobernador de Texas, Greg Abbott, acaba de aprobar una nueva ley la cual busca hacerle la vida más difícil a los trabajadores de construcción en el estado de Texas. Así es, mi gente, se trata de la propuesta HB 2127 que fue firmada por el gobernador hoy y entrará en vigor a partir del 1 de septiembre de este año. Lo que esta ley hará es eliminar las protecciones que varias ciudades del estado habían implementado para los trabajadores de construcción. Específicamente las protecciones que habían implementado las ciudades de Dallas y Austin. las cuales decían que los trabajadores de construcción tenían el derecho a un descanso de 10 minutos para descansar y tomar agua por cada 4 horas que trabajaban en el sol. Y gracias a que estas propuestas ayudaron a proteger las vidas de muchos trabajadores de construcción, otras ciudades como San Antonio estaban considerando implementar medidas similares. Pero tras la aprobación de la nueva ley que hoy firmó Greg Abbott, estas propuestas ya no serán legales. Así que los trabajadores de construcción que tenían derecho a esos descansos ya no tendrán. El gobernador de...
It don't matter. Hey, Wabbles, or Hebrew converts, you black Hebrew converts, you black Americans, this message is for you, your own brother. Hey, Fopi. See, I could create videos like this and say, I see, those people don't believe. I could do that. But that's stupid because that's just snippet dumb stuff, right? It don't matter what people say. It's like this, family. What I'm realizing about this nation of people, right? This tribe. It's a particular tribe because not all the tribes in Africa are the same. This tribe is really funky and crazy. This tribe will basically tell you and really believe that in this example like this, like they have $1 in their pocket, yet they won't. They'll believe it themselves so much more that the lie will seem so believable that they'll even believe they have $1 in their pocket, while the entire time they don't have shit. Let's go.
Just because you have kinky and nappy hair, and another people has kinky and nappy hair, that does not make you the same people. Just because a Chinese person has straight black hair, and an Iranian person has straight black hair, it doesn't make them the same people. Black Americans are the only people who confuse this because we are the only people on the planet, understand, who has an identity issue that happened from the transatlantic trade, where we're displaced and we're living here now, but we don't know exactly or specifically what tribe we came from. So what we do in our little minds now is we say, okay, the Nubians, well, that's me too, because they got nappy hair and dark skin. We're the same people. No other people on any other continent don't do that. People on the continent of Asia will say, okay, everybody got black straight hair, so we all the same. No. There's different cultures. There's different biological origins of people.
Very true. Anyhow, if you guys want to come on, man, you guys can come on now. I'm practically done. I'm gonna probably wait a few minutes. If you guys don't come on, man, I'm gonna call it a night. All right. So I don't know, Julio, if you're working tonight, bro, jump in. Mexican or Meshi, if you want to jump in. Or if anybody feels like they want to correct me, I'll give you a minute. I'll listen to you, I guess, maybe. You know what I mean? Nah, man. In the meantime, I'll play some stuff for y'all. Let's enjoy.
Here's another reason why we can't unite. Did anybody know that Bishop Nathaniel, the head of IUIC,
I believe for the last 2 months, every day, there are so many people talking about the rapture. I believe for the last 2 months, every day, there's some new TikTok prophet posting things like, oh, God gave me the vision / dream of the rapture. Oh, the rapture could happen at any moment. Oh, some people say the rapture is upon us. You see, those things are not true. There are some people that are saying that the rapture has already occurred. That is so not true. You know, so many people, they read 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16, and then they close up their book. When the second book of Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1, all the way until verse 4, gives us everything to look for before the rapture takes place. I want to start at verse 2.
Listen to what he says, family, okay? Watch this.
That ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So why is that so hard for people to understand? The falling away, that is basically telling you that a time is coming, where only the OGs will be brave enough to say, I worship Jesus Christ. Imagine going out in public saying you worship Jesus Christ. And then, you're getting killed, you're getting beaten, or you're being arrested. You see, imagine living in the neighborhood and everyone who is Christian, their homes are being raided by SWAT team or some secret branch of U.S. military,
Corrective rape is if you're a lesbian, the men of the city, some of the men will rape you to correct the nature within you to make it go back to the masculine that you're supposed to desire. That's what they call corrective rape. Corrective rape is if you're a lesbian, the men of the city, some of the men will rape you to correct the nature within you to make it go back to the masculine that you're supposed to desire. That's what they call corrective rape.
That's what they call corrective rape. Here, let me put myself on mute. Hold on, let me go here. Hey, go ahead, bro. You're here. What's up, Julio? Hey, can you hear me, bro?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now, bro. Shalom, shalom. Yo, Julio, are you there? Hey, Julio, are you there, bro? Julio, I don't know if you can hear us, man. Come back in. Hello? Hello? I guess not. Come back in, bro. Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear us. Hold on. Let me see. Well, anyways, you were on, man, but apparently we can't hear you. I'm not sure why. We can hear you, but you couldn't hear us. We could hear you, but you can't hear us. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, Julio. You want to try it again, bro? And then put yourself off mute. If not, I'm going to take off, man.
Se funda en el siglo VI, pero en lo que es el periodo clásico maya. Sin embargo, Calakmul ya había sido habitado 3 siglos antes de nuestra era. O sea que a esos 1400 hay que sumarle 900. Estaríamos hablando de 2300 años de la existencia de Calakmul. ¿Por qué no pones la pintura de 300 años antes de Cristo, de Calakmul, que son 2300 años? Esto es de hace 2300 años. Pon la mujer del vestido transparente. Mires, la belleza, el arte. 2300 años. Regresando, los europeos que nos traen la civilización, que nos civilizaron, según la historia oficial y occidental y colonizante, 500 años. Y esto 2300 años lleva. Esto es un templo que cubrieron con las nuevas, entre comillas, pirámides donde estuviste, que son del siglo VI de nuestra era, está abajo. Yo entré, y hay mascarones con estuco y estos murales. Esto es una joya, esto no lo tienen en otras partes. Esto es un arte, mire, todo esto. Eso es lo que está. Lo cubrieron, lo cuidaron, lo protegieron. Esto pasa también en Teotihuacán.
It is bad for us to continue to just refer to ourselves as so-called Negro. That's negative. When we say so-called Negro, that's pointing out what we aren't, but it isn't telling us what we are. We are African, and we happen to be in America. We're not American. We're not American. We're not American. We are people who formerly were Africans who were kidnapped and brought to America. It is bad.
Wobbles, you guys hear that? I guess they don't. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. Here goes. This is funny. I'm just gonna show you these. And I'm black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm black. Stop, man. Shut up. All right. Just gonna show you guys this, and then I'll call it a night. I just think it's funny, dude. Here it goes. This is basically what you guys teach. This is one West Camp teaching.
And I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all.
I just thought it was funny. All right, cool. Sounds good. So I think that's it. All right, fam. So we're gonna call it a night, man. I appreciate you, brother. Trying, Julio. I get it, bro. It's all good. Maybe next time. Okay. Yeah, after that species was killed. Yeah, it's all good. No, we could hear you, bro. You just couldn't hear us. But anyway, let me go ahead and finish it off, fam. Here. All right, you guys have a good night. Shalom. Appreciate y'all being there. Lord willing, it was an edifying class. And please pass it over. Push it around, man. Post it on your Facebook page. Push this truth, bro. It's time. It's time our people start figuring out these things, these lies. Okay? We have a little more of a clear path. Next class, Revelation, I'll bring it out, and you guys will start seeing these particular heads that are starting to show its heads. Show themselves, I'm sorry. All right, shalom, everybody. Let's go.
Ical, hijo, abre los ojos. Tu cuerpo se queda con nosotros, pero tu espíritu debe seguir. Busca la luz. Aléjate de las sombras. Deja que nuestro dolor sea tu fuerza. Desde aquí iluminamos tu camino. Lucha como nosotros ante esta pena tan grande. Yo soy tú. Tú eres yo. La muerte que hoy nos separa Mañana volverá a unirnos. Eres libre, hijo.
Yeah. Oye, es nada más y nada menos que el motherfucker Blasphemous de Plaza de Kings. Estos bebés son Big Papo, dude. No sean rebeldes, deja el rebel. Yo no me quede, yo me hospede junto a Belzebú. No me remete, plebe, no soy leve como tú. Si hay algo que no muere, eso es el hip hop Perú. Y para estos pericotes traje una chica perica. Atrás te voy a mostrar como dos monstruos rap trafican. No trate ni trepe, solo trote, señorita. Que tra, donde la sangre salpica. Se aplica, te explica, replica. ¿Pa' qué? Aplica, practica, suplica. Con fe a mi perro grita, yo lo mataré. Tu madre llora y canta la bandeja, flow peregrina, chivolo propina, ina, hacen base, mejor coja vaselina, no imagina, mi vida fuera de una esquina, yo solo quiero más chavo pa' comprar más chilindrina, gira, que somos puros animales rompiéndote todos los cristales, repete señales que a ti no te sale, ¿qué pasa compadre? Somos naturales, voy a llenar todas las editoriales, rate de mi huevo pa' los tribunales, tú eres un antianal, yo experto en artesanales, yeah, se me afaga la cimuita, sopló.
Terco 92 B09 está en la casa, barrio. Escucha bien. Así se hace, Yo. Tengo problemas de actitud y poca paciencia. Hablo si me da la gana, nadie me silencia. No quieren aceptar que pa' muchos soy influencia. La voz de los barrios que llega a tocar tu conciencia. Yo sé que muchos quieren llegar a ser tendencia y hacen lo que sea sin pensar en las consecuencias. Es la diferencia, yo mantengo mi esencia y ustedes por pegar han cambiado hasta de apariencia. Y no es que lo diga yo, pero la gran evidencia es que cambian de personalidad con frecuencia. Y no son locos con inteligencia, solo quieren un poco de atención con insistencia. No presumo en nada, hago todo a mi conveniencia. Por eso te doy una sugerencia: conmigo no busquen competencia, que llevo 10 años ganándole a la vida y lo sabe la audiencia. La firme que ocurrencia, ¿cómo pueden joder sin prudencia? No se dan cuenta que mi experiencia es a base de exigencia. Mi trabajo es con independencia y el de otros de un productor depende de su permanencia. Sigo firme en la resistencia, dándole más rap en el track hasta por correspondencia. Que muchos disque evolucionaron, no es coincidencia. El dinero y la fama hizo que pierdan su decencia. Terco 92, cuando quieras, donde quieras.
¿Cómo? Sí. He aprendido a sobrevivir de las maldades, comprendiendo que nada es como tú sabes. Va a decir verdad, la lucho a diario. No me critiquen, no me justifico, siempre hago lo que predico. Soy de barrio y rico en talento. De una me sacan por mi forma de ser y me acento en el yauca. Mi gente la está rompiendo por ser parte de este movimiento. Quiero saludar a las personas que nunca confiaron en mí, que hoy por hoy se partean cuando me ven venir. Bye bye motherfuckers, en estas líneas voy a fluir. Déjate llevar como hay people in the street. Yo. Déjate llevar como hay people in the street. Hey, 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 oh, yeah, hey. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 es la torita aquí en la casa, primo.